move that we're going to break down today is a side leg lift. Part of, no matter what sport you're doing, hips are a lot of times a weak point. So whether that's your core, the sides of your hips, or your glutes, somewhere in our hips usually has some kind of imbalance or weakness. The level one of our side leg lifts, balance is great, but if we're just looking for strength, I think it helps to kind of hold on to something and make sure that we're able to focus on the move. Sometimes when we're just focusing on balance, there's a lot of strength work going on, but if this is where we're focused on, I would recommend level one, holding on to something. Another mistake that we see is when we're talking about weak hips, we let those toes point up and we're not working the hips maybe the way that we want to. So toes should always face the same direction and we're coming up, back down. Level one, we're just lifting it, not getting that full range of motion, but I'm also not rocking out of that move. So as we get comfortable and we're able to, we're going to come higher and higher. You know, you can get anywhere from 10 to 20 reps. I would do that on one side, and then I'd flip over and do it on the opposite side. Another variation of that move is what we were talking about, where when I'm able to get my balance, so if I'm somebody who I can hold my balance on each leg, then that's maybe somewhere where I would start doing double leg lifts without holding on to something. A third variation, we're going to come down to the ground. I like to bend my leg behind so I can get a little bit more range of motion. So instead of stacking my feet here, I'll bend that bottom leg and I'm here. And all we're doing is kind of changing gravity. So instead of up and down, gravity is now pulling my foot straight down. That same move though, I'm just bringing it up and I'm bringing it down. I'm controlling up and I'm controlling down. So it's not something where I'm going to let that leg drop every time. And same thing as before, I'm going to flip over and I'm going to try to do those same reps at the same range of motion on the opposite side. You're not going to burn a ton of calories with it, but when we're strengthening up the hips, you know, with squats and lunges and glute bridges, this side leg lift is definitely a great move to put into your next circuit. Thanks, guys.